Hello and welcome to Findlay Designs. Today's video we're going to be working on a resin log slice. Now I've done this once before where I used resin to seal the wood, but this time I'm using PVA glue and water to seal the wood. So I've just mixed it 50-50 glue and water, and I'm now just using an old brush to cover the sides of the log slice. Now the reason I'm doing this is because this log slice is very old and the bark around the edges is extremely soft and spongy, so the idea is to coat it in the mixture so that it soaks right into the wood and then dries quite hard. So if you imagine like paper mache, how mixing wood glue with water and then using it in with paper, how hard it goes. So that's the idea behind doing it that way. Now once fully coated, it was then left to dry for around about 3 weeks before then applying the first coat of resin on the top. Now this is just a thin coat and I'm using an old brush to spread that about to just make sure that the whole log slice is coated in resin and that the resin is in between the cracks and everything, because we want to make sure that we don't have any soft spots in this. But also by pouring one layer of resin and letting it cure, it means that we've got less bubbles when we come to do the actual pour afterwards. And this has been left to cure overnight before doing the pour. Now I've done this in 2 layers. I started out with the first layer. The intention was to have some of the wood exposed. It didn't quite go according to plan, so I went on to plan B and poured more resin over the top. The resin was just flowing off a little bit too quickly and I wasn't getting the beachy feel that I was after on this piece, so I went to plan B. So just like you, I don't always have things that go the way I want them to. So I always like to include my mistakes so that it can help you with your projects and help you avoid the same mistakes. So while that's running in the background, I want to take this opportunity to tell you all about my brand new membership site. It's in answer to a lot of your questions regarding more in-depth videos, and for those who are constantly contacting me wanting more help with their resin and things. So it's time that now that I created this new site. It is going to have all the videos that I do on here, but there's going to be more in depth, so it's going to go into more detail, and it's also going to include downloads for each of the projects that are on the site, plus I'm also adding PDF downloads for previous videos that I've created. Also there's also going to be monthly Q&As to help you move forward, and I'm also going to have you're also going to have access to a private Facebook group where you can get more contact with me on projects that you're working on. So I'll leave a link for that in the description below. So getting back to this project, I've added another layer of resin on the top and covered the whole of the wood slice this time, and instead of blowing the white, I've decided to add mineral turpentine and use that to help break it up. I am applying a touch of heat just to pop any bubbles, but the aim is not to blow the resin too much because I felt that that wasn't working before, so I'm just adding the turpentine. Now you can use white spirits or any other additive that you normally use to do the same job. Now I felt that this was still lacking something, so I had a load of acrylic diamonds that were left over from a project that I'd done previously. They'd fallen off one of the bending resin pieces, and I thought there was quite a few there, so I thought I'd put them to one side just to salvage them, because I thought there'll be a time where I can use this. So I decided that to add an extra element in here, I've added some of those on the top to give the impression that the flow of water is going through some rocks and stones on the top. Now this is completely optional, you can leave that off, but for me I felt it just needed that little extra something. Well, you know what I'm like with my acrylic diamonds, I do like them because of the extra dimension it gives in the pieces. As always, you'll find a link to the products used in the description below, plus any handy links to my website, Instagram, Facebook groups, etc., plus links to my new membership site. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, or better still, subscribe to my channel. I'll be bringing you more ideas very soon, and I have lots of other videos for you to explore within my channel, so please go over there and have a look. So until the next video, bye for now.